Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Tuesday devotional. And for this week, we're talking about kindness and compassion, gentleness and loving kindness. It's just such a wonderful thing to talk about. And we love to say we want to be kind people, and we love to say that we want to be compassionate. But when it comes down to actually being kind and being compassionate, or seeing kindness and compassionate as things that we want to strive for, or we want our families to strive for, or we want our communities to strive for, well, that changes things a little bit. Because it's one thing to say, I want to be kind. It's another thing to say, I want to not see meanness and bullying as something that is beneficial to our communities. Because, that's really what we're talking about here. When you say that it is good to be kind to one another, it's good to be compassionate to one another, that means that bullying and being mean to one another and carrying burdens of hatred and animosity for people who are not like you, or people who are different than you, or even just anyone, they cannot be in the same breathe the same air. They cannot be in the same place. You cannot say, I'm going to be kind, but also hold a grudge to someone else. You cannot say, I'm going to give compassion, but also I'm going to vote for the one who is going to stick it to the other one. I think that's it. I think kindness is a way of life, not just something nice that we talk about. I want to strive to be a kind person. I think it comes down to where I see Jesus going in the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus talked about, blessed are the poor in spirit, blessed are the meek, blessed are these who are not grasping for power and who are not trying to gain power. And then he went on to say these things like, you've heard that it said, don't do this, but I say do this. And then he ends his time of the Sermon on the Mount by saying these crazy statements about what it means to turn the other cheek, what it means to love your enemy. And I think these beautiful sentiments are so incredibly true for us today. If we are going to be people who are truly kind to someone else, we cannot harbor ill will towards another person. We cannot strive to see them put down a peg so that we can be lifted up. We must truly be willing and ready to say, you know what, I'm going to put others before me, and I'm going to show kindness and I'm going to show love to everyone, no matter what. That's my hope for us. That's my hope for us as a community. And I think Paul really nailed this when he was saying, if we love one another, if we are kind to one another, if we are compassionate to one another, if we are not trying to step on the other one's toes, if we're not trying to be the best, if we actually do this in our own communities, then the world will see what it's like and will be drawn to it. But the problem is the world does not see Christians and Christian communities being loving and kind and compassionate to one another. No, the world sees us arguing and fighting and bullying, and because of that, we lose our witness. We lose what it means to be called the people of the kingdom of God. I hope that we can begin to change that. Maybe First United Methodist, the people that are listening to this video, maybe we can be people of kindness. Maybe we can be people of compassion. Maybe we can change the script, change the hearts of what it means to be followers of Christ in 2022.